Now, after trying to record this video 3 times, I think we have figured out the audio. Hey, hi, hello, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to talk about my Panda palette for the year. This year I've decided that I'm going to focus on one eyeshadow palette and one face palette. I will be focusing on the eyeshadow palette all year, and then I will be focusing on the face palette at least for the first 3 months of the year. So far I've not made great progress because I've neglected it again, but hopefully we will see some progress in these later updates. So if you are unfamiliar with a Panda palette, it is just where you pick an eyeshadow palette. For me, it's where I pick an eyeshadow palette and a face palette that I will be focusing on to try to hit pan in some of the products in those palettes. Many people on YouTube try to pan an entire palette. I'm being a little realistic with myself and know that I do not want to hit pan in all of these eyeshadows. So there will be specific eyeshadows that I will be working on for the majority of the year, if not all the year, the remainder of the year. And then I will focus on my face palette for as long as I can possibly stand. And if I am rotating it out, I will let you know in an update video that this is the last update and I will be rolling in a new face palette. But for now, I will focus on the current face palette as long as humanly possible until it no longer brings me joy. So, first palette, which if you have been on YouTube for a while or into makeup and beauty for a few years should be very familiar. My eyeshadow palette for the year will be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I've always loved this palette since I purchased it. It was always my go-to after I purchased it. It was my main palette that I used when I was working in a call center. Every day I would wear this palette. Even at the time when it came out, I had a number of eyeshadow palettes, but I loved this color story. It was great for every day. It was great for when I was going out, so it was really easy to use all the time. So my palette, first on the outside, if we look at it, we can see it is very dirty. It has seen a lot of love from me. And then on the inside of the palette, this is what the inside of my palette looks like. So as you can see, we have hit pan in some shades. I have used up 2 shades completely, and now I will go over what my goals are. So I would like to hit pan in the remaining 4 shimmer shades. So that is Glistening, Fairy, Sultry, and Bronze. I have used up Rose Pink, which was my all-time favorite shimmer in this shade. I constantly used it. I especially loved using it with Sultry all over the lid and rose pink as the middle, tapped it on the middle of my eyelid and would make a super easy, beautiful halo eye. So I loved using this palette. I still do love using this palette. Glistening, Orange Soda, Burnt Orange, and sometimes Sienna are my go-to shades when I'm using it for work. Just makes some beautiful, easy work looks, and it makes some great everyday looks, plus some going out on the town looks, if any of us actually went out on the town and left our houses. But since we're not leaving our houses, I just put on eyeshadow for work because I am on video calls every day. So I'm hoping to continue to use Burnt Orange, Orange Soda, and Sienna. Maybe hit some more pan and Burnt Orange and hopefully hit pan and Orange Soda. But once I have finished using or hit pan in all of the shimmer shades that are left, that's when I will reevaluate whether or not I would like to keep this palette in my collection or roll it out and try a new palette. This is very old for my collection. It's very well loved. I just want to see some more progress on it and get use out of all the shades that I'm really in love with. I will say that Sultry is not my favorite shade. It's this dark purpley shade here. It's just not as metallic as some of the other shades. but it does look really nice all over the lid with a lighter pink shade popped in the middle, so I can get a lighter pink shimmer shade from any of the other palettes I have because I'm a big pink lover. So I'll definitely get some more use out of this once I've hit pan in all these shades. We will see whether or not it's worth it to keep in my collection. But for now, this is the palette I will be focusing on for the rest of the year as my eyeshadow palette. And then my face palette for the year. So this is one that I haven't actually seen on YouTube since it came out. I'm not sure if a lot of people purchased this or not, but I was so excited. I wasn't in love with the Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette from Too Faced when it came out. I didn't think there were enough peach shades in it, but when that collection came out, I really wanted this face palette. And this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. It comes with a blush, bronzer, and highlights. And this is currently what mine looks like. So as you can see, there's some use in some of the shades, but there is no pan. So my goal is to continue using this as much as possible, show it some more love and appreciation, see if I can hit pan, but I know that that's a hefty goal. So we'll just keep using it until it drives me nuts, and then possibly roll in a new face palette that I can appreciate as well. I don't always show my face palettes as much love as I would like to. Usually when I'm reaching for a blush, bronzer, or highlight, I get an individual blush, bronzer, or highlight. So this palette hasn't seen as much love as it used to when it was my main face palette. So hopefully I will get some more use out of that, and we will keep up with the progress. So those are my two palettes. That's where we are right now. I plan on posting an update every month, so I hope you will hit that subscribe button, stick around, follow me on Instagram. I'm hoping to start posting 3 videos a week. Currently, while I'm kicking things off, we're at 2 videos a week because I'm still learning how to edit and post. But hopefully you will start seeing more content from me. So if you are interested, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye!